Always remember this. The person you see as weak, the one you dismiss without a second thought, might just hold the power to write your destiny. It was 10 a.m. on a crisp morning in downtown New York. I was a junior assistant, Mike Parker, walking into one of America's largest banks, First National Trust, to handle some account business. I thought I knew everything about this place. The clients, the rules, the pecking order. But on this day, I became a witness to a lesson in humanity, respect, and professionalism that would change me forever. The automatic glass doors slid open and a figure entered, a stark contrast to the polished surroundings. It was Mr. Charles Dawson, a frail-looking man in a faded jacket, worn-out jeans, and scuffed boots. He clutched a tattered envelope in one hand and used a weathered wooden walking stick in the other. Every head turned. The air changed. Whispers rippled through the lobby. I heard employees whispering, "Looks like he's lost," and "This is a high-profile client's bank. What's he doing here?" Mr. Dawson slowly made his way to the customer service counter where a sleek, dismissive woman named Lisa sat. His voice was soft but clear. "Ma'am, there seems to be a hold on my account. A transaction was stopped. Could you take a look at this envelope for me?" Lisa took the envelope with her fingertips, her gaze fixed on his worn clothes. "Sir, are you sure your account is with us? This is First National Trust. We handle specialized portfolios." Charles's calm didn't waver. "Ma'am, a simple check might confirm it." Lisa placed the envelope to the side without opening it. "It's going to take some time. Please have a seat in the waiting area." Charles nodded, walked to an empty corner, and sat. I saw the look on his face. Not hurt, not angry, but a deep sadness. It made me feel sick. I was just a junior assistant, but I knew I had to do something. I walked over to him and asked, "Sir, can I help you with anything?" He looked up, a gentle smile on his face. "Yes, son. I need to speak to the manager. It's important." I went straight to the manager's office where Stephen Miller, the bank manager, sat behind a large desk. I told him Mr. Dawson was insisting on seeing him, but Stephen didn't even look up. "Mike, stick to your own work. I don't have time for walk-ins like that. Tell him to wait. He'll get tired and leave." An hour passed. The man just sat there, patient and silent. Finally, he rose and walked toward Stephen's office. Stephen stepped out, a look of annoyance on his face. "All right, what is it?" "I have a meeting." Charles held out the envelope. "These are my account details. The transaction is on hold. Just check it." Stephen took the envelope, let out a humorless laugh, and said, "This is a waste of my time. When there's no money in the account, transactions stop. It's that simple. I've been in this business for 20 years. I can tell a person's bank balance just by looking at them." Charles took a deep breath. "Check the details first, son. Then speak." But Stephen's arrogance remained. "There's nothing to check. I'm busy. Now, if you'll excuse me." Charles looked at him, a glint in his eye that wasn't there before. "Very well, I'm leaving. But know this, you will face the consequences." He turned and walked out the door. A sense of foreboding washed over me. I picked up the discarded envelope and took it to my terminal. I typed in the details. The screen loaded, and then it displayed the numbers. My heart stopped. The number of shares. It couldn't be right. I ran the report again, double-checking every detail, and there it was, in black and white. I ran with the printout to Stephen's office, but he waved me away. "Not interested. Throw those pointless papers in the trash." I said nothing, but a cold certainty settled in my stomach. The truth would come out tomorrow. The next day, exactly at 10 a.m., the automatic doors slid open. In walked Mr. Charles Dawson. But this time he was not alone. By his side was a man in a perfectly tailored suit, carrying a briefcase. They exuded an aura of quiet authority. The entire lobby froze. Charles looked across the room, his eyes finding Stephen Miller. He simply gestured with one finger and said, "Come here." Stephen's face was pale as he walked toward them. The man with the briefcase stepped forward and handed Stephen a sealed letter. Charles looked at Stephen and said, "I told you yesterday that you would face the consequences. This is the result. As of now, you are no longer the manager." Stephen's jaw dropped. You can't do this. Who are you to fire me?" Charles looked at him, his gaze unwavering. "I am the major shareholder of this bank, and this bank's policy states that no client shall be judged by their appearance." He then turned to me, his eyes softening. "Mike, you showed humanity. You showed respect. And today, I'm entrusting the management of this bank to you. You are the new manager." A stunned silence fell over the entire bank. Lisa, the other employees, and the customers stared, their faces a mixture of shock and shame. As Charles and his associate turned to leave, he stopped and looked back at the crowd. "Learn to see the person, not the clothes. You can keep your position, but if you lose your humanity, you've lost everything." He walked out, the automatic doors closing behind him. Stephen stood in the middle of the lobby, a former king dethroned, the sealed letter trembling in his hands. I straightened my shoulders, a newfound sense of purpose settling in. The real wealth isn't in your bank account. It's in your humanity. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below.